Welcome, viewers. Yesterday was a match of epic proportions because not only did we witness one of the best and the slowest, apparently, innings from Virat Kohli, who is now equaling Sachin Tendulkar at his 49th ODI century, which is a big deal, right, Soumya? About that,
Yes, it is a big deal, and what we witnessed yesterday was a moment of history because we were all waiting for that 49th century from a long time.
yeah,
Because Virat scored 280 plus runs and 190 plus runs, but couldn't convert them into the hundreds.
yeah,
That was a major heartbreaking moment for Indian fans in this World Cup. But now it was a special day on his birthday, 35th birthday. Happy birthday to Virat Kohli. And on that day, he chose to score 100. So that was a very satisfying moment in the Indian cricket history because
really honest. Yesterday, like
he,
when I was watching the match, मेरा यही चल रहा था that bro, I don't care. I just want Virat to complete a century. Like I couldn't care less if India won or lost because they are in the semi-finals. So what's the point?
yes, yes, I had the same feelings whether and I want Virat Kohli to score a century because it was a dead rubber. India will finish top 1 or 2, and South Africa will do the same. And semi-finals are confirmed from both the teams. So whether win or lose, it was more or less for a personal milestone that whether Virat Kohli can complete his 49th ODI turn or not.
Yeah.
And that happened, and it was a great place, a great venue. That is Eden Gardens. Eden Gardens has a lot of history for the Indian cricket, and Virat Kohli scored his first ODI century in Eden Gardens against Sri Lanka, and that too in a do or die match, and took on prime Lasith Malinga at that match. So it was quite historic, and maybe destiny to level his god or level his hero at the same venue. So it was a moment of history, and we were all proud of Virat Kohli. Some people were trolling him for a slow-paced innings, but they got their answer when South Africa came out to bat and just bowled out for 83 runs.
Yeah.
That shows the toughness of the pitch, that it was quite tough to bat on. It was slow pitch cricket,
Yeah.
and ball wasn't coming nicely on the wicket, and it was a perfect treat or heaven for the spinners,
So
which India managed quite well in the middle overs.
yeah, so I do remember Kohli after his innings when he completed, he said the same thing. You know, after Rohit Sharma's and Shubman Gill's wickets fell, he knew that it was up to him to take the batting to the depth end. You know, because till the end he had to bat to get a good score for India. And 327, I think it was a good target for the opposite team. I mean, South Africa.
It was 50 or 60 above par. Even
Much
250 was winning total on that
Decent
pitch.
score.
It was that kind of surface. And that was the conversation from the dressing room, obviously, because Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill gave a very terrific start to the Indian innings because they came all gun blazing, and Rohit Sharma took on the fast bowlers of South Africa,
Yeah.
which were the highest wicket takers. Marco Jansen was the highest wicket taker of the tournament yet. And he was bowling. There wasn't swing offered because it was an afternoon time at 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. It is afternoon, not winds were not blowing, and there was no swing at all. But Kagiso Rabada showed some seam movement and swing when Virat came out of to bat. But it was the Rohit Sharma and Gill partnership that ensured Kohli to play that kind of an inning, to play an anchor role in that inning.
Yeah.
Because Rohit Sharma and Gill set a tone. And we were 90 for 1 after 10 overs, which was quite a remarkable total. Even South Africa couldn't manage to score 90. They bowled out for 83.
Yeah.
So from that perspective, we can know what an important 90 runs that was in the power play. He took on the fast bowlers and hit, I guess, 6 fours and 2 sixes in his innings of 40 runs and 24 balls. He set the tone throughout the tournament for Indian batting. And that's why Indian batting is performing so well, because Rohit Sharma is doing up the top. And Shubman Gill also.
And the lineup does make sense, right? You get Sharma and Gill to start off things well. And then you slowly enter batsmen like Shreyas Iyer, Virat Kohli,
KL Rahul.
Yeah, and KL Rahul. And it's sort of like a transition between the opening order and the middle order. And I think
And it is necessary because India do not have Hardik Pandya now. Hardik
Yeah,
Pandya has
that's
been
a
ruled out of the World Cup because India is playing one batter less. So
yeah.
it's the captain's jobs to set the tone for the innings. So he plays that way. Before the tournament, he said that I will play like this, whether or not I lose my wicket, whether or not I get milestones or not. But I will play like this so that the team can be in the good spirit and the batsman can build the innings around. So that was the timely innings from Rohit Sharma because the pitch gets difficult to bat on as the game progresses. So even when Keshav Maharaj came to bowl, the ball was gripping and spinning too much. The wicket of Shubman Gill was a perfect delivery. He came to the front foot to play that ball and he didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
He did all right from his point of view, but the ball was so much coming off space or slow from the wicket and took a sharp turn and get his top off. So that was a remarkable delivery, and Keshav Maharaj gave only 30 runs in his quota of 10 overs and getting the wicket of Shubman Gill. That tells us that this kind of wicket was a spinning track. And so the importance of Virat Kohli innings of 120 balls of 101 runs, so that he did not let the wicket goes, wicket fell down. ऐसा उसने अलाउ नहीं किया. उसने अलाउ किया कि सारे बल्लेबाज उसके अराउंड खेल पाए और वो एक एंड सिक्योर कर पाए. तो उसकी ये वाली इनिंग्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट थी, वरना वो भी अपना 20 या 30 रन पे अपना विकेट दे देता.
Exactly.
एंड मतलब फास्ट खेलने के चक्कर में he could have thrown his wicket out, and Shreyas Iyer could have done that. So, but they played sensibly in the middle overs. There were a lot of dot balls, but they have to give respect to the bowlers at that point of time.
Yeah. So apart from the Kohli and Iyer partnership that he consistently said in his post-innings interview that Shreyas and I decided to keep the partnership till the end. I also want to commend Jadeja on this because Ravindra Jadeja was the key player sort of yesterday. Like even if you consider the fact that kal South Africa batting अच्छी कर लेती, even if you consider that, you still have Jadeja making getting a lot of boundaries at the end of the overs. And also, if you talk about the second innings, Jadeja took 5 wickets.
Yes. He was kind of a player of match, but Virat Kohli scored 49 ODI 100. That's why Virat Kohli got the player of match. Otherwise, Jadeja would have got the player of match because when he came out to bat, India were 290 something and there were only 2.5 over remaining, 2.5 or 3 overs remaining. From that point onwards, to go to 326 is a big deal. And all of that shots, just 1-4 came from Virat Kohli, and other than that, all the shots, all the fireworks, all the explosive came from Jadeja. Even in the last over, he managed to get 2 boundaries and 1 6. So
now that 6, the pure mid wicket drive. It was this.
That was quite special. Jadeja hasn't been performing or hasn't got batting lately in the tournament. He got against New Zealand and he scored the winning runs. But after that, he hadn't got much batting in the tournament. So it was quite pleasing to see him scoring that fast runs in a slow wicket.
Yeah,
that was the key. And through that innings, the momentum fully shifted to India, where 260 was above par score. India scored 326. So यहाँ से साउथ अफ्रीका का मोरल डाउन हो जाता है एंड वहाँ से इंडियन बॉलर्स, ऑब्वियसली इंडियन बॉलिंग इज ऑन फायर इन दिस वर्ल्ड कप एंड किसी की नजर ना लगे उनको एंड जब तक फाइनल नहीं हो जाए. So Indian team is looking in a red hot form and let's see आगे continue कैसे करते हैं.
And this bro, the whole magic spell of Mohammad Shami, like आप देखो, like हम सब निराश थे, disappointed. Why aren't you letting Mohammad Shami play? The guy who got you a good bowling average in Asia Cup. Mohammad Siraj ka to we know that he did amazing in Asia Cup. But the Indian fans were thinking, what the hell? World Cup shuru ho gaya hai. Mohammad Shami is not bowling? That is...
It was quite a sensational thing because it was the team combination actually. The main reason because of that. Because Hardik Pandya was there, Shardul Thakur was there. So India could have batted Sodi till number 8 or till number 9.
Yeah.
So that was the reason that Shami was not playing, because we had Siraj, we had Bumrah. Then we had Hardik Pandya as the third seaming option, fast bowling option. And then Shardul Thakur also fast bowling option. And then we had two spinners, Jadeja and Kuldeep. It was looking like a world champion team, obviously. But so that's why Shami was sitting outside. And because Siraj was performing so well from the last 1 or 2 years, opening spells, getting wicket in the power play. He has the most wicket in the power play since 2019.
That's right.
So that was the reason Shami was sitting outside. But yesterday, while conversating with Irfan Pathan, Shami said कि उनको कोई बुरा नहीं लग रहा था कि वो बाहर बैठे हैं, क्योंकि जो अंदर खेल रहे हैं ना वो
They know what.
चैंपियन है. सो इधर टीम का मोराल इतना ज्यादा है कि भले ही आप बाहर बैठे हो बट आपको ऐसा नहीं लग रहा कि आप गेम से बाहर हो, या कोई वो सैड वाली लाइफ नहीं चल रही कि यार मैच नहीं मिल रहा मेरे को या वो नहीं मिल रहा. क्योंकि जब आपका मौका आएगा ना तब आपको ऐसे परफॉर्म करना है.
Yeah.
And the moment he came back, he took 5 for against New Zealand, and then 4 for against England, and then 5,
3 or 4.
and then against Sri Lanka he took 5 for again.
Oh, right.
5 for again against Sri Lanka, and then 2 for yesterday.
And in the
So he
Sri Lanka match,
Has got
he also did
16 wickets in just 4 match.
Right.
Yes, he set a record for Indian bowler to get the maximum wicket in the World Cups. So he went past Zair Khan, who took around 26 or 27 innings and matches. जबकि शमी ने 14 या 15 मैचों में ये रिकॉर्ड तोड़ दिया. So that was caliber of that bowler who was sitting outside in the first few matches for India. So that shows the bench strength of Indian team.
And I also want to compare Indian cricket with football teams generally. Like let's talk about Inter Miami or Barcelona का भी एक जो ज़माना था. The companionship they had was unsubstituted for. उसका कोई टक्कर नहीं दे सकता था. And you have the Indian cricket team in the.
It was like a pack of wolves. It was like a pack of wolves. सब एक ही वर्ल्ड कप जीतने आए, सब एक साथ 15 के 15.
अब सबके फाड़ने आए. So it was this whole union mentality. and bro,
Yes,
पूरा जो
absolutely.
backroom,
So
पूरा backroom वाला जो gags जो reels आते हैं, मतलब they just make you feel a lot happy कि इनके
especially the dressing room fielding medal. Fielding medal was quite absolute. यार, love to see their videos. It is uploaded after the match day earlier in the morning. In this match, Rohit Sharma got the best fielder, and not only because of his fielding, but also his of tactical awareness in the game. When to use which bowlers. Bringing Jadeja in the power play in the 8th over was quite a masterstroke. He got out Bavuma in his first over.
Yeah.
So all the things, all mental awareness, match awareness, not just fielding. It combines whole effort on the field, what you do. Not just as a player, but also as a captain. Also in the field, to taking your body on the line for saving just a single or 2 runs.
Yeah,
That all comes. How you perform. It's a big deal. So a new, what we can say, a new face of fielding medal that apart from Kohli, Gill or Rahul, Kuldeep, they are all performing from the first matches, but now Rohit Sharma has also come to the party.
That's important as a captain. ये तो बेइज्जती तो हो ही जाती है. But bro, Rohit Sharma,
Some people also troll him for his body weight. No, but he's performing quite well. If you look at his fielding, he doesn't let past a single run from his.
although what the Pakistani, what's his name, he said na ki we have to eat more protein than some of it.
Imam-ul-Haq said that.
Bro,
I have a irony.
yeah.
I have a irony on this because उसके चाचा जो थे वो इंसमाम-उल-हक थे. उनका पेट बाहर निकलता था, but he was so good in cricket. मतलब उसने बॉलरों के आंसू ला दिए थे खेलते खेलते. He was so good. But और ये सोचो उसका भतीजा ऐसी बातें कर रहा है कि प्रोटीन.
Bro needs to understand some nutrition because our vada pav king is hitting sixes.
He has matched the AB de Villiers record of 58 sixes in a one calendar year. That is maximum. If he hit one more 6, he would get the world record of hitting more sixes in an international in calendar years. So that is a big deal in the next match, and India's next match is against Netherlands. So I can hope we are getting few of them.
And that also gives me an idea, bro. Like BTB viewers, if you want, we could talk about nutrition as well, because Soumya and we are very fascinated about fitness and nutrition, and we would love to talk about the bliss. They say Kohli, we all know, has been a vegan for many years, right? He has started.
Vegetarian, I must say, vegetarian.
I mean, it's
He
still
eat eggs.
disputed issue ki anda vegetarian.
Not meat. We can separate that. No meat is there.
So
Other than that,
so he's a
non-meat eater.
but he does eat egg.
Vegetarian is the new word for that, no?
Vegetarian, bro. Yeah, because he plays on the edge. Sorry. Right, guys. So this was our podcast, and of course, if you have any questions for us, which we could cover in the next podcast, let us know. And also,
And I want to talk one more thing about what is the future.
oh yeah,
India is on a winning streak, 8 on 8 matches. Last matches of against Netherlands, we will win it certainly. It's on the Diwali. It's on the 12th of
I don't think we ever lost
November.
match, you know.
No, never. But after that, semi-final and final will be there. India's first semi-final will be there is in Mumbai, the Wankhede Stadium, iconic.
Good enough.
And India won against Sri Lanka there quite recently. And India will either face Pakistan, or if they get Kudrat ka Nizam in their favor, it's a trending from last year T20 World Cup when they get into the semi-final after getting beaten up by the India and Zimbabwe. So that is Kudrat ka Nizam for them.
Yeah.
So either they will play against India, or it will be New Zealand, or it will be Afghanistan. These three teams are fighting for the fourth in this World Cup. So it will be quite a match. If India batted first, I can say for sure India will win. But if India batted second, if we all know that India chases well, but the ball is doing much work in the light, under the light.
I mean,
So
you look at this
if
whole.
आपने श्रीलंका वाली इनिंग्स देखी होगी,
Yeah.
श्रीलंका वाली इनिंग्स देखी होगी ना, तो आप 55 पे ऑल आउट हो गए थे श्रीलंका, क्योंकि इंडियन बॉलिंग वाज ऑन पॉइंट, इट वाज स्विंगिंग, इट वाज सीमिंग. सो इफ इंडिया की बैटिंग आती है सेकंड, आई नो दे विल चेज वेल, विराट कोहली इज देयर ऑब्वियसली, चेज मास्टर, बट प्रेशर रहेगा ऑब्वियसली, क्योंकि आप होम क्राउड में खेल रहे हो, वानखेड़े में. एंड इफ सामने वाली टीम ने बड़ा स्कोर बना दिया, क्योंकि बैटिंग पिच है मुंबई बैटिंग पैराडाइज है. इफ सामने वाली टीम ने 300 कर दिया, तो आप अंडर प्रेशर चेस करोगे उस टोटल को. सो इफ इंडिया बैटिंग उस दिन, तो इंडिया को पहले बैटिंग करनी पड़ेगी. यस, ऑब्वियसली. एंड मेक 250 on that batting surface. Indian bowlers could do the job quite simply. I can say
He could do it.
Indian bowling is such in a red hot form. Indian bowlers will do it.
Bro, it's like a puro.
So talk about the foreigner. If
bowlers have been this at this whole stance, bowlers ka pura fayda raha hai. I have never seen a World Cup before where we have like 50 for 3, 60 for 4, such kinds of scores. And from the bowling end, it has been fire. Her team le lo.
we will make a separate video on bowling. We are making the separate video on Indian bowling, absolutely, and we will talk about in detail about that. So I think India should bat first in the semi-final if they get the chance, if they win the toss. So their chances will be much higher. So let's see how it pans out, how it folds out. All the best to India, and they are playing remarkably well. They are by far the best team in this World Cup, and there is no doubt about it.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with two things. Pehle to what happened with England was a big upset. Like I know retaliation and karma and everything, वो World Cup से बाहर ही हो चुके हैं. But I would love.
I didn't take the ODI cricket seriously. It's the main reason. They didn't take the ODI cricket seriously.
Yeah, that could be right. And I also disappointed in one thing. India versus Pakistan was such a hyped match, but वो जो पूरा one-sided निकला है, I did not appreciate that because
Pakistan's skill level, we can't do much. That is what it is.
That does make sense. But I, as a cricket fan who has maybe seen a few matches, पूरे 10 साल में आपने कुछ 10-15 मैच ही देखे होंगे जो डिफाइन दिमाग में रह जाते हैं.
It's a T20 era now. The close matches are in T20 obviously. So World Cup में अगर तुम 47 या 48 overs में जाके chase कर रहे हो, that is the definition of a close match in an ODI World Cup or in an ODI match. So, but Pakistan going from 151 for 2 to 191 all out is shit.
Shameful. It is shameful. I get that. But what I would like to see is a good match between India Pakistan on the cusp of, मतलब कि आपका भेजा एकदम दिमाग खराब हो जाए कि वाह ये क्या.
Just like T20 World Cup ना Melbourne.
Exactly bro. It like keeps you at your feet all time. आपको नहीं पता अगले बॉल में बाबर आजम क्या करने वाला है.
Well, you always remain on your feet if you are playing against Pakistan. It's always tough and it is always exciting whether or not Pakistan put up competition or not. But yeah,
Okay.
dominant victory on Pakistan, it gives such a moral boost to Indians and other vice versa also.
Vice versa, definitely vice versa. Okay, guys.
Boys didn't play well.
Boys did play well. Okay, guys. So this was our podcast episode. If you like this, well, of course, like it and subscribe below. And our formats are mostly going to be like this: just me and Saumya talking shit about cricket and more sports to come. If you like this, then share karo and see you in the next one. Have a good day.